If you've been wanting to open an Etsy shop, but you're not quite sure where to start, then this video is for you. So I will be breaking down 5 simple steps to get you started and then what to focus on once you start. This is a journey that you have to commit yourself to, but the good news is Etsy has made it extremely simple for sellers to succeed. And with all of the information available on the internet now, this can truly be a full-time income for those who treat it like a business. Now, of course, I can't guarantee anyone's income. However, if you're the kind of person that can follow simple steps and commit yourself to the journey, then I have no doubt that you too can make really good money doing this. Hey guys, Angie here, and I'm so happy to be able to help you on your journey to success. I'm the kind of person that loves to keep things simple, so here you will find no fluff and no overcomplicating things. So if you're excited about that, give this video a big like, and we'll get straight to the point of what actually works. Now, what sets me apart from other YouTubers is that I actually make money with what I share here on this channel. I'm not sharing some theory that I just read about on the internet or something that worked for me 2 years ago but doesn't work anymore. So rest assured that you're going to get the best information possible when it comes to running your Etsy business. In addition to the 5 simple steps that I'm sharing with you today, I'm also excited to share with you my favorite research tool that I use for Etsy, and that is called Sale Samurai. This is going to be the key to actually selling things that customers are wanting to buy. So we'll get into that in just a minute. And if you stick around until the very end, I'm going to share with you the #1 thing that you need in order to succeed on Etsy and do it in the fastest possible time. So stick with me here, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get into step #1. So of course, one of the very first things that you need to do is actually decide on what you're going to sell. And I can provide you some really good insights on this based on my personal experience, because I have actually sold handmade physical products that I stock and ship myself. I have also sold digital products as well as print on demand. And at one point, I actually thought that selling physical products that I stock myself that is a higher ticket was a better idea than selling something more efficient such as print on demand. However, I learned very, very quickly that although the profit margins are incredibly nice, then you actually become a slave to your business when you're handling the inventory yourself, having to make and ship things. Because rather than focusing all of your time and energy on growing your store, right, on creating listings and building out your inventory that can become passive income, you then start to spend all of your time on fulfilling orders and shipping, right? That becomes your day job. And doing that makes it incredibly hard to scale, because unless you plan on having a warehouse and a team, then you are not going to grow to your maximum capability. I personally do not want to be tied to a single location. I don't want to have to manage employees, right? I love passive income and things where you can do the work one time and they will continue to pay you over and over and over again. And if, say, you want to go on vacation for a week or you want to take a day off, your business can still very much run without you. And so that is why I have chosen print on demand as my business model. So you can simply make a quick design in a tool like Canva and then upload it to a website like Printify and publish it from Printify to your Etsy shop. It's all connected, so when the orders come in, they're automatically fulfilled by that third-party company. So every single listing that you get up on your store will now become real estate, right? A passive income machine that you no longer have to do anything with in order to make the money. All you have to do is handle the customer service. And this is quite literally the ideal business model for me, and probably for you as well if you don't want to be a slave to your business. So down below in the description, I'm going to link for you a bunch of other videos that I have done on this channel that can help you get started with every single one of these steps that I'm mentioning today. And step number 2 goes along with step number 1, and that is decide who you're going to get all of your supplies from, right? If you're hand making things, you have to know where you're going to get those supplies at a very affordable price. And then you're going to have to stock enough to make sure that you can fulfill the orders that are coming in. And you definitely don't want to be letting your inventory go out of stock, because that is going to harm your ranking for your listing on Etsy. So with print on demand, you really don't have to worry about that, because there's going to be a lot of stock available and backup providers within the platform in case one supplier runs out. So once again, that's why I have chosen Printify for that part of my business. And step number 3, of course, you have to decide on a name for your store and what kind of branding that you're going to do. Now, I personally don't overthink this. I think a lot of sellers overemphasize how important branding is. I'm more of a marketing person, a numbers and data type of person, and I find branding to be a lot less important, especially on the Etsy platform. So I encourage you not to overthink or spend 2 weeks or a year like some people do trying to decide on what you want your branding to be. And there's a lot of really great free tools out here to help you with this, such as freebusinessnamegenerator.com. I'm not affiliated with that website, but it's a really great free tool to give you some ideas. Also, ChatGPT, which is an AI, artificial intelligence tool, and my husband actually just set up a brand new Etsy store using ChatGPT for a lot of the ideas, from the store name to the tagline and all other aspects of the business. So you don't have to be super creative to do this, right? You can just utilize the tools available on the internet. And step number 4, one of the most essential pieces to your success on the Etsy journey is what tools are you going to use for your research to help you find what customers actually want to buy, and also to help you do the SEO of your listings, right? Etsy is a search engine, and so each one of your listings that you put up needs to be optimized for search, right? Search engine optimization, also known as SEO. Now, when you're first getting into Etsy, this can sound a little intimidating or challenging. However, I assure you, once you get the hang of it, it is extremely simple. This is probably one of the most simple ways that you can make money on the internet, right? When you're first learning something new, though, it can be a little uncomfortable, but if you can push through that initial phase of getting accustomed, to new terms, new words that maybe you're not used to, and different ways of doing things, if you just push through that initial part, like I said, it's one of the most easy things that you can do. And while there are lots and lots of different tools out here that you can use for your Etsy business, and a lot of them are really, really good, I have done my due diligence and I have tried multiple different tools to help me grow my business, and I personally chose Sales Samurai to help me with that aspect. Now, out of transparency, Sales Samurai does sponsor some of my content. However, this has not swayed my opinion towards the tool, and the reason for that is that I planned to come out here and share information about Sales Samurai anyways, right? What I'm actually doing in my Etsy business, and I actually contacted them and asked them if they would like to partner up with me on weekly content, and that is because I genuinely believe in the tool, and it's what I actually chose to use. So what I like about Sales Samurai is that it gives me basically everything that I need to help me run my Etsy business and help me with making sure that I'm getting visitors to my store. So inside of Sales Samurai, you're going to be able to do a basic search of keywords, see what's low competition with other sellers, but also has enough search terms on the Etsy platform that customers are going to be able to have a buyer intent when they are searching for products in your category. And so down below in the description, I will link a full tutorial overview that I did about Sales Samurai, so you can see a screen share and a very good visual of how I use the tool. And you can also grab a free 7-day trial and test it out for yourself. A couple of the other things that I really like about the tool is their Chrome extension. So it incorporates right with the Etsy platform. And as you're searching for keywords, it's going to give you a lot of other keyword suggestions based on search volume of that keyword and competition with other sellers. Because of course you want low competition with other sellers in the beginning so that it's easier for your listing to get found. And that brings us to step number 5, and that is of course opening your shop. And you want to make sure that you open your Etsy shop through another seller's link, because what that is going to do is give you 40 free listings to get started. Otherwise, you're going to have to pay 20 cents per listing on Etsy to get that listing up. So that's going to save you some money and allow you to get the hang of some things as you're building out your store. And you can access that directly below this video in the description. And you can also get your very own Etsy link and refer others. Every single time someone clicks on your link and sets up an Etsy store, you are also going to get an additional 40 free listings. So I personally don't pay for listings on Etsy because I have shared my link with so many people. So hopefully now you have a good understanding of what you need to think about and do when it comes to getting started on Etsy. And now I'm sure you're wondering, well, what next? What do I do now? And that brings me to my last tip, and probably the most important, and that is to find yourself one mentor that you feel you resonate with and can guide you to success with your goals. When you find someone to learn from that has already walked the path, they can help you avoid a lot of the pitfalls, a lot of the mistakes, and a lot of the failures that they experienced, and then that can actually help you to expedite your success, right? So you can do it all on your own and keep making mistakes, falling down and getting back up, which, you know, really with any business you're going to have to do anyways, but it's going to minimize it when you find yourself a mentor that can help you along the way. So if you resonated with my message today and you would like to continue taking the next steps on your journey and learn from me, I would like to invite you to join my 7-day free Etsy bootcamp. And when you sign up for that through the link down below in the description, you're going to get one video lesson to your email every single day over the next 7 days to walk you through the steps of getting started on your Etsy journey with print on demand specifically. And in that bootcamp, you're also going to learn more about how to use Sales Samurai to help you find what customers actually want to buy, right? Because if you don't offer them what they want, what they're searching for, then ultimately you're not going to make any sales. So be sure to sign up for that free bootcamp linked down below. And I'm also going to link for you on the screen my full playlist on how you can succeed with Etsy and print on demand. So make it an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next video.